So you're an independent artist, no label or anything like that, but you want to get your music out to the world, and of course, the best way of doing that is getting it on all major streaming services. But the question is, how does one do that? Well, you've come to the right video because today we're going to show you guys exactly how you can do so. If you're going to enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Now, getting right into things, one of the first things that you need to know is that when you do go on to publish your music, you're not dealing directly with the likes of Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, and so on, but you'll rather be going through a middleman who will actually deal with the streaming platforms to get your music published there.
This person slash company, actually it is a company, acts as that middle ground between you and Spotify and you and Apple Music, for example. And you give them your song, your artwork, and all the information, and then they'll go to Spotify and Apple Music and iTunes.
Though you may be asking, why on earth can't I just deal with the streaming platforms directly? Well, we wish we had an answer for that, but we genuinely have no idea why that is the case. The only way is through a distributor. The best ones out there are TuneCore and DistroKid. These distributors are good because while you go through the process of getting your music up, they lay out all the requirements that you need to actually get your music on the platforms. One thing to note is that you'll have to pay to get your music on the platforms, and the prices of course will vary depending on the distributor you use and how much music you're posting and so much more. But typically it's not as expensive as you'd think. And of course, if your songs blow up, you get paid. So once you've chosen your distributor and signed up, then you'll be on your main page, which is where you'll find the music you've published, whether it's be singles or albums, and then you'll also have the option to create a single or album and get started with your publishing.
Out the information that TuneCore needs. Most of this information is quite simple. It's like your song title, your artist name, your artwork, the language, the genre, when you want to release your song, and the codes down here are codes that TuneCore will actually provide you. The ISRC code is just a unique identifier to your specific song to track how many streams that song has. And then we would say create my single.
So the steps are really simple. For example, when creating a single, you'll be asked to fill in a few fields. So for example, you'll be asked what the song title is, the name of the artist, the language, genre, and even the date and time you want the song to be released on, and so much more. The next thing that you'll be required to do is choosing the streaming services you want the song or album to get released on. Of course, you'll have the major ones like Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, Tidal, and so much more. Ideally, we would want to tick the checkbox which says deliver to all current digital stores. Of course, get it out there on as many platforms as possible. You can even pay an extra fee for the music to automatically get released on any new platforms that may pop up. This is of course optional. Also, just a little reminder, there are some fees that you'll have to pay. There are different plans and options for you to choose from, so you can definitely find one that will suit you best. But after the payment, then you're almost done. But there are a few more important things that you'll need to know.
For the single, your music will be uploaded to Spotify, Apple Music, and all the other streaming services in about sometimes within 4 or 5 days, up to 2 weeks. So what I would recommend you do is upload your single in advance of 4 weeks before your release date. So if it's January 1st, you want your song out on February 1st, I'd have it uploaded on January 1st, 4 weeks in advance, so it gives TuneCore enough time, but it also, more from a marketing perspective, gives you enough time to plan for the release, tell it to your audience, and so you know for sure 100% that it will be released on that date.
As you've just heard in that clip, it'll take a few days or even a couple of weeks for some stores to actually publish your music onto their platform. So it's best that you upload all your music well in advance of the release date so that you can take into account the length of time for it to actually get to the platforms. You can also get things like your marketing in order and spread the word that your new song is coming out on the date that you've chosen. And if you need to keep an eye out on how things are coming along, a cool thing you can do on Spotify for Artists, you can go to a tab that says Spotify for Artists and it will show you any songs or albums that you may have releasing soon. If there's something there, then you know that your music has been published on the platform and it's ready to go on release. When the song has actually been released but hasn't popped up on certain platforms, you can go back to the distributor and see if there's any links for your song for that platform just to make sure everything's running smoothly. We hope this video helped all you beginners out there. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, then leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye for now. We'll see you next time.